So look out, pests. Menecto Pro doesn't miss. Visit your local Syngenta retailer for more information. Always read and follow label instructions.
All right. Oh, gosh, I just cut them off, I think. All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Nice-looking Friday morning. It feels good to say Friday, right? The weekend looks, kind of the same as it's been lately. Over the days, there's nothing really noteworthy except a little bit of rain. Hey, that's good news for the folks with the Silver Springs Radio Club. They are having their amateur radio field day tomorrow and Sunday. If you have ever had an interest in being a ham radio operator or amateur radio operator, these guys know their stuff, and they will welcome you into their fold. I like that. Welcome you into their fold.
I love that.
I mean, these are the nicest guys, really, and they are smart. So what they're doing is they're having their field day tomorrow and Sunday at the St. George Anglican Cathedral grounds. Let me give you the address, and I'll give you a phone number in just a second. The address is 5646 Southeast 28th Street here in Ocala. It's the Silver Springs Radio Club. And if you want to go to their website, it's a dorky one. You guys got to get like a radio, like Ham Ocala or something like that.
Oh, there you go.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, this is typical of them. Anyway, their website is, and I know it means something, so for you guys, it probably is not that dorky at all. But anyway, here it is: http://k4gso.us. Yeah, there's no W's, and Robin said she tried it with the W's and it doesn't work. Don't ask me.
Yeah,
I'll have to
right.
ask Professor of Gadgetry later on.
Exactly.
Anyway, here's the number. These are some really nice guys. Don't be intimidated. The number is 352-23. Wait a minute. For the event. There's two numbers on here.
Yeah.
352-233-8663. That's for the event. 352-233-8663. And the Silver Springs Radio Club number is different. It's 352-843-0509.
Yeah.
All right. And, you can buy those little radios. You have to get a license, I guess, to transmit, but you can listen.
Yes.
You can buy those little radios like everywhere. Well, everywhere radios are sold.
Exactly.
There's no more
Sure.
Radio Shack, right? Radio Shack's gone.
I believe so.
So that would be like Best Buy, or maybe you have to get it all through the internet or something.
Yeah, I would think so.
I don't know. I did ask him, but I forget what this.
But if you go to the field day this weekend, starts at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
They'll know.
24 hours. They have vendors there. And you might even want to buy one tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that was dumb of me. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they have vendors, and they'll be able to set you up.
That's what I should have said.
They'll help you get your license even.
All right, I didn't do much news. We had that piece with the candidate. He did have the strength to him, didn't he?
He did. Very, very much, Lieutenant Colonel Crowley.
He reminded me, the way he spoke, of that. The character, not the actor necessarily, because I've seen the actor in some talk shows. But the character he plays, named Harvey.
Yes.
On the TV show Suits. Believe it or not, I've been watching this thing. And that's a strong character, Harvey.
Very strong.
He's an attorney.
Yeah.
This guy sounds like him.
Yes, and he is an attorney, Lieutenant Crowley.
I know.
So.
I know. I wonder if he's got a little apprentice that didn't really go to Harvard.
That's right. We'll ask him when we get to know him better.
All right. The latest story on this list is the Paranormal Cirque. It's happening right now. It's R-rated. It's Italian and it's Russian. The three ladies are Italian. Well, two of them are Italian. One is from Sarasota, from Italian heritage.
Yeah, but she's eighth generation.
Right.
Eighth generation performer.
I mean, these ladies know how to twist and swing, and oh my gosh, they have no net.
Nicolette, Valentina, and Deborah.
Listen to you. You remember their names.
Oh, they're beautiful. They're the vampire babes.
And then the guys, this is from your ladies' point of view, are really hot-looking guys.
The zombies.
Yeah.
They're the Russian
and these guys are from Russia, yeah.
That's right, exactly. They're from Russia.
I just hope Russia and Italy don't go into a war. I don't know how they're going to survive.
Yeah.
All right, so that's happening. We don't have any tickets, by the way, but it's cheap enough if you want to go. It sounds fun.
Oh, certainly.
It's over at the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion.
Yes, it is.
All right, let's do some of these hard stories. I don't like doing them.
2 performances tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. I don't like reporting to you that somebody died on the highway, but somebody did. A young lady, 44 years old, 44 years young. No fault of her own either. It's just so sad. Her name is Twyla Robinson. That name is so familiar to me. Anyway, she died. She was driving north on the interstate, just driving north, and this other vehicle driven by Grady Lee Wilson of Norman Park, Georgia, I guess went from the left lane to the right lane and rear-ended her.
Oh, gee.
And it caused her car to go off the road and then flipped. And she was not seatbelted in. And because of that, according to the Highway Patrol, she partially was ejected from the vehicle and died.
God.
Just our heartfelt condolences and prayers for the family.
Look, it's horrible.
No fault of her own, 44 years young.
Drivers have huge responsibility, and they abuse that privilege.
A guy who was involved in dogfighting in Ocala, or in Marion County anyway, it doesn't say Ocala, it says Marion County, has been sentenced to 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Good.
The League of Women Voters of Florida are asking a federal judge to let college campuses be used for early voting sites in this year's elections. I never quite understood why that was ruled against. I just never quite got that one.
Well, because, they try to keep the schools intact with all of the people that normally go there, and then you've got all these strangers coming on campus, and then who knows? There might be some bad guys come with a gun and decide to wipe out people. No, I think schools should be a secret place, and there's plenty of other places, libraries, the voter office itself to be open, armories. There's all these places to be open. Don't need to put our students in danger.
I always appreciate a good debate reply. That was what you just did. You came back at me with a good one, and I'll accept it. It's good.
Thank you.
Let's see. 3 police officers, 1 female and 2 males, it's unclear whether they lost their jobs, retired from their jobs, or were demoted from their jobs. And I think 1 retired and 2 were demoted. I read it a couple times, and it's kind of worded crazy. But the reason for them getting into hot water was that they were falsifying their timesheets.
Oh my gosh!
They weren't working when they said they were.
Oh, how horrible is that?
And that's in St. Petersburg, by the way.
Gosh, that's terrible.
Florida wildlife officials are awarding $50,000 to the University of Florida, $50,000 to Reef Environmental Education Foundation, $50,000 to American Marine Research Company, $50,000 to R3 Digital Sciences, and another $50,000 to Atlantic Lion Share Limited, all so those organizations can conduct research regarding how to remove the lionfish from our Florida waters.
Gosh.
The lionfish apparently are not welcome.
Yeah, because they have that fishing event every year.
Yeah.
And people go out there.
And they've been doing a good job, but apparently it's not as good as our environmental friends want.
Mm-hmm.
They want better, so.
Oh, should have more seasons.
A wide range of American goods will be subject to taxation by the European Union beginning today, including quintessential United States exports like Harley-Davidson motorcycles, peanut butter, and Kentucky bourbon.
There you go.
Michigan State's Board of Trustees will address a plan today to pay a $500 million settlement to Larry Nassar's sexual abuse victims.
Gosh.
The meeting comes amid calls for the school's interim president to resign over recent comments about some of the women and girls the former gymnastics from the former USA Gymnastics sexually assaulted. It's worded kind of weird, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
5-time World Cup champion Brazil returns to play today versus Costa Rica.
Okay.
It'll be at 8 o'clock this morning. I guess in about 3 minutes it starts, huh?
Yeah.
So there you go for that one.
Exciting stuff, that World Cup is.
Today marks 70 years since the MV Empire Windrush docked near London with nearly 500 people from Caribbean nations ready to help rebuild Britain after the ravages of World War II. But this year's Windrush Day celebration is marred by an ongoing political scandal after authorities suddenly classified these long-term residents and descendants from former British colonies as illegal immigrants. Windrush landed at Tilbury docks in the Port of London in 1948 after the British government had invited people from its territories to fill labor shortages, nurses, engineers, bus and train drivers, and cleaners. They helped build the post-war economy in the United Kingdom.
Gosh.
Let's see. There's a new dino monster, and it means business. It's the Velociraptor. It's part of the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie, directed by J.A. Bayona. That movie hits theaters today with all the requisite rampaging dinosaurs, dizzying action scenes, and flesh and blood heroes running around saving the day.
I bet they do. I bet they do. Wow, that's still a huge franchise.
I guess so.
Gosh.
It's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
All right, we have more, but we've got no more time. All right, hang in there. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back. You're listening to your radio, and it's tuned to AM Ocala Live on The Source, WOCA. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. About 500 children separated from their families at the border since last month are now back with them, according to a Trump administration official speaking with the Associated Press. That's out of more than 2,300 kids. 10 states are now suing over the separations, which have stopped since President Trump's executive order Wednesday.
Washington State Attorney General Bob Ferguson said the president's executive order will not end family separations.
It requires a judge to find that it's okay to detain kids indefinitely, and we do not think a judge is going to do that.
He stood with the governor and immigrant rights legal groups near a facility where some of the parents were being housed.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. 33 children and 3 adults taken to a hospital after getting sick at a summer camp in Lake Placid, Florida, mostly nausea. There's a report of a 911 call after one kid passed out. The county health department's investigating. Fox News, we report, you decide.
When posting on most job sites, you get candidates.
I'm the sales director.
I'm the sales director you're looking for.
But when you post on Indeed.com, you get the candidates just right for you.
I'm a sales director with an MBA, over 10 years experience, who's also fluent in Japanese.
With Indeed, you can add screener questions for a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates.
Arigato.
Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
Dad, what are you doing?
Cramming for college.
I'm the one going to college.
Yeah, but we need to figure out how we're going to pay for it all.
Discover Student Loans.
Discover does student loans?
Yeah, they're one of the top student loan lenders in the country. It takes 15 minutes or less to apply, and there are no fees for the life of the loan. Best of all, I can earn cash rewards if I get good grades.
Really?
Yeah, we still have time to apply and get a great rate.
So I can just chill. College kids still say that, right?
No one says that, Dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Visit discoverstudentloans.com to apply today. Limitations apply.
Ad Council.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Tired of looking at stained carpets, dirty tile, or grout? Call Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. Make your flooring look great again. Stains, pet odors, allergies. Call Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. From serving our country to serving our community. Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. Residential and commercial. Their work is guaranteed along with your satisfaction. Check their website, silverbackrestoration.com. Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security, 629-3223.
Direct Connect to UCF, where students who attend the College of Central Florida and graduate with an AA or articulated AS degree are guaranteed admission to the University of Central Florida. Success coaches are ready and waiting to assist you in designing an educational plan that is right for you in any of their locations across Central Florida. Remember, connecting is easy and guaranteed. Find out more at directconnecttoucf.com. Here is your 1-minute news brief. A 44-year-old woman from Ocala has died from injuries sustained in a two-vehicle accident in the northbound lanes of I-75 yesterday near Reddick. A Pasco County man is facing 5 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to dogfighting in Marion County. The League of Women Voters is asking a federal judge to let college campuses be used for early voting sites in this year's elections. Florida wildlife officials are awarding $250,000 to the University of Florida and 4 other organizations to research new ways to remove invasive lionfish from deep water habitats. Lee County authorities say a 41-year-old painter was killed after he was pinned between a boom lift and an overhead railing. And Paranormal Cirque will perform shows at the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion throughout the weekend, billed as an R-rated Italian circus that features sexy vampire babes and hunky hot zombies with acrobatics, illusions, and a captivating storyline set against the backdrop of mystery and intrigue. Don't miss it. And that is your news brief from The Source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, intervals of clouds and sunshine with a shower or thunderstorm in some areas, the high 88 to 92. And partly cloudy Friday night, low 74 to 78. Saturday, clouds will limit sunshine with a shower and thunderstorm in the area, the high 88 to 92. Sunday, times of sun and clouds with a thunderstorm in a few places, high 89 to 93. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Right.
Want some fun?
Stop. I can't push the button quick enough. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Got to make sure I mention that because we did have a comment that we should mention who Galen is with more often.
Yes.
So from LifeSouth Community Blood Center, I proudly introduce you to Galen Unold. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. And if you're elected into office, what is your campaign promise?
Mine's pretty simple. I would do everything I could to eradicate some unnecessary government spending. I would try to downsize the amount of government employees. I would try to cut as much red tape and bureaucracy as humanly possible.
There you go.
I like that a lot.
That would
really
be
good.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't need all those employees.
I wonder how many.
And I would focus on youth programs. So that would be my big thing. I would focus on a lot of youth programs.
Uh-huh. Would you require like all schools to have Robin and the Giant children's books in their library? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Well, because I know the humanitarian that you are, you would donate them for free.
Oh, well. We would, but the publishers would have a hard time with that one.
No, I'm kidding. No, but I mean, I think that's a question everybody should ask themselves. You know, what if you're a politician, if you're the governor, if you're the president, whatever, what would you want to vote on? What would you push? And then find somebody who, replicates that thought and help them become president.
Absolutely.
I think that's very, very important.
Absolutely. That is exactly what we the people means. That's sure. Because we the people, that doesn't mean I'm sitting there, but it means somebody who thinks like me is sitting there. That's what it means.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. But not enough people think of it that way. They just don't.
Do you know, I've noticed this, and I even said it this morning, that you and I really agree on the important stuff. Like politics and religion. I think we pretty much see eye to eye. The things we have a hard time.
I agree with that.
I think the things we have a hard time with are food.
Yeah.
Food is a big issue, isn't it? Well, in that and Building 7.
Well, Yeah, and I think you hold a little bit of a resistance to anything that a New Yorker says. I think there's a little bit of a prejudice there. I'm not sure.
Well, there is. No, I've never doubted that. The problem is that, the Yankees happen to be from New York.
Well, they are called the Yankees. There's probably a good reason for that.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't like them. You're just lucky I talked to you.
So with that said, the topic for you this morning, I know it's short because we have an 8:20, but it comes from the New York Times, and therefore I know you're not going to give it a whole lot of credence. But they've given us their report. They tested some hot dogs. And so I got a couple things going against me. First of all, it's the New York Times. Second of all, it's food. I have a feeling that we're not going to agree on most of this.
Okay, let's see. Now, you know that the one thing we do agree on is that New York has by far and away the best hot dog.
Oh. I honestly didn't know that. Okay, we might disagree. Because, Oscar Mayer had a contest, right, Robin?
Yes, they did.
And Robin and I did a song for the contest, and we came in second place.
You Singers.
Oh, You Singers.
Yeah, it was You Singers.
Who had the contest?
You Singers.
You Singers, okay.
Yeah.
So we came in second place, and they sent us a bunch of hot dogs, Galen.
So good.
And they were the best hot dogs I've ever had. The only problem...
Oh, now, how much of that was because they were free?
I don't think any of it was because they were free. But here's the truth. After a box of hot dogs, I was sick and tired of them.
Yeah, we ate a lot.
It was a little bit too much.
We shared.
A little bit overkill. All right, so the New York
By the way, that is awesome. That is incredibly funny. All right,
so the New York Times did this test, and in order to do the test, they put no condiments on these hot dogs at all. These are pure hot dogs.
Good.
Okay.
That's the way I like my hot dog, by the way.
Sometimes I do too.
Naked.
Sometimes, yeah. All right. Before we do that, though, what's the state of the blood supply? Trying to make a political.
Again, it's okay. We are hurting. I mean, we're right at less than 2 days. Less than 2 days of a blood supply, and we just can't keep up with our usage. Our donations are down. We just need more and more people to give blood. So if you've never donated or you haven't donated in a while, today is a perfect day to please just give the gift of life and donate blood.
All right. And if you're a regular donor, like Robin and I are, and you're not sure, which I'm not, then we can call the phone number and find out if we're eligible today, right?
Absolutely can, and that's 622-3544.
Okay, so I want to make sure we do that because I want to help out if we can. Palm Garden of Ocala, thank you. You are partly responsible for Galen's opportunity to deliver that message each day. For the rest of us, just keep this in mind, that if you ever need long-term health care, if you ever need short-term health care, if you ever need respite for somebody you love, this is a great opportunity for you to take a moment, go down there to Palm Garden of Ocala, take a tour, and then you will have that information handy for when you need it. It is a beautiful facility, and nobody's going to be left out. This is the place that keeps everybody involved, active. There's a great activities program. The food is like a 5-star restaurant. What's the lady's name? Wendy?
Wendy.
Makes the
Chef
food.
Wendy.
She's really wonderful.
Fabulous.
And everybody's wonderful over there. Take a tour. They're a skilled nursing facility, Palm Garden of Ocala, 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Penn Flooring, thank you. Also, you put flooring in people's homes. You've been doing it for 25 plus years. You put flooring in our office. You did a fabulous job. The flooring itself, high quality, very durable, cleans up as if it's brand new. The only reason it doesn't look brand new in our office is because I spilled mayonnaise on it, and it looks horrible.
Mayonnaise!
I know. It's hard. I don't know how to get mayonnaise out of a carpet.
Silverback Restoration does.
So Silverback Restoration.
They come in
They'll
once
have
a
to come
month
over.
and they clean it.
Fix it, yeah.
Makes it look
All right, so the New York Times taste tested some hot dogs. Are you ready? So they have the good.
Yeah, I mean, do we need to judge the judger on this, or do we know their history? Do we know why they're qualified to be judging hot dogs? Is that an issue? Well, you have an 8:20, so we don't have a lot of time. So I guess we should just get to it.
That is part. You're making a good point, though. But I will tell you this: that all of the hot dogs were not labeled when the judges saw them. None of them were boiled. All of them were cooked on a grill.
Nice.
They were grilled.
They were all grilled.
Oh, okay, because they different hot dogs taste different grilled. So, okay.
Yeah, sure. And they were tested plain to evaluate the qualities of seasoning, beefiness, snap, and texture. Okay, that's what they were judging them on. Those things.
Okay. All right. Those are good things.
The judges are 3 native New Yorkers.
That helps.
So does it? Okay. Sam's.
They know hot dogs. They know how to. Again, when you go to barbecue, you don't go to New York. But if you say, "Oh, I want a hot dog," that's where you go.
He's making nice.
We're not talking about abroad. If we want abroad, then guess where we go? We go to Wisconsin.
That's right.
Okay.
We want a hot dog.
All right, here we go. These are all beef hot dogs, by the way.
We could be getting red hots or white hots.
That's right.
Here we go. There's no pork products in any of these. Not that there's anything wrong with that, they say, but they wanted.
So they're all kosher.
These are all beef hot dogs. Yeah, it didn't say kosher, but it does say all beef. So they could be all kosher. I don't know. All right, here we go. Here are the picks. Let's see. It's not really listed. Really, okay. Welshire Farms Premium All Natural Uncured Beef Franks. Have you ever heard of this?
I've heard of the brand. I mean, I eat their meat. Their turkey and ham.
That was the number one. That was their number one. Welshire Farms Premium All Natural Uncured Beef Franks. $7.99 for 8 of them.
Nice.
Wow.
A little pricey.
Hebrew National Kosher Beef Franks.
I do like a Hebrew National.
We're number 2.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Number 3. Applegate, the Great Organic Uncured Beef Hot Dog. Applegate the Great. Have you ever heard of this?
Haven't heard of that one.
Number 4 was Nathan's famous Skinless Beef Franks.
That's your go-to brand, isn't it?
It is. Nathan's is the one I go to, yes.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I put them above Hebrew National. My mom and dad thought Hebrew National was the best. I never heard of Welshire Farm.
No.
Okay.
I haven't either. I haven't either.
3. Okay, number 5 is Oscar Mayer Classic Beef Uncured Franks.
Sometimes the simplest is the way to go. I don't have a problem with that. All right.
Oscar Mayer. All right. The next one is Boar's Head Beef Frankfurters Original Family Recipe.
Oh, I've had these. They sell them at the Publix deli. You have to go into the Publix deli. They are good grilled, so I'm okay with that part of it. I don't think they're very good, like microwaved.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Let's be clear. I eat most of my hot dogs microwaved.
Oh, I've never had Boar's Head. Okay, I'll have to try that one. Okay. The next one is the Brooklyn Hot Dog Company, smoked and uncured classic beef dogs.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I never heard of that one even.
That sounds wonderful.
I like that one.
The Brooklyn Hot Dog Company. The next on the list was Neiman Ranch Fearless Beef Franks. Niman. Neiman Ranch Fearless Beef Franks. And the 2 that they thought should just not even be eaten ever.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's organic grass-fed uncured beef hot dogs.
Yeah, I've seen those, and I'm like, they don't even look like real hot dogs.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. They don't. They're not. They don't look like a hot dog.
All right.
And let's be clear: a hot dog is a good cheat item. Nothing wrong with a good hot dog. Why does everybody have to ruin everything? You want a grass-fed hot dog? No, you don't.
And the last one, the bottom of the list, they say, hey, this is flaccid, and that's not a good word to associate with a hot dog.
No,
but that's how they described it. Ballpark uncured beef franks. Oh my gosh, ballpark.
Oh my, wow.
Their least favorite.
I like ballpark.
That was the bottom of the list for them. So.
I buy them at Sam's with those big packages, and they just sit in my refrigerator for a couple of months. It seems to be fine.
They say they can taste the preservatives. I don't know. I'm never good at tasting preservatives, so I don't know about that. Oh, that must be our 8:20. We better hang it up. Wrap it up. I mean, Galen, where's the bloodmobile today?
I guess so. Hey, today we're actually at the Publix, right there on 40. So we're right there at the Publix on 40. So please just give the gift of life to donate blood, and also just come by our donor center on Silver Springs Boulevard. 1807 East Silver Springs Boulevard. So right across the street from the Cascades and the new Chase Bank. So if you get the wife, donate blood.
Donate blood. Remember what Galen's constant statement, donate blood wherever you want. Galen happens to represent LifeSouth, but he's okay as long as you donate blood. Hey, thank you, Galen. Have a great weekend.
You guys are the best.
Thank you.
Bye, all.
We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, intervals of clouds and sunshine with a shower or thunderstorm in some areas. The high 88.